welcome to Butterflies of Wisdom, everyone. Now, you may be hearing this episode later than you think, only because of this special episode, and you guys get to play with my BFF and myself, Danielle Coulter. You guys know her as my fabulous assistant. When I'm scatterbrained, she's not. Surprise, surprise. And so Danielle and I are here today to talk about her latest book and her latest adventures, and to give you guys an update on what she's been doing and what we're actually doing as a team. You guys know what I'm doing as a team. You guys know why I'm doing Ask When, but you guys may not know that Butterflies of Wisdom is actually flying into the sunset as of March 9th, which is a significant date to end the craziness of Butterflies of Wisdom and transfer it over to Ask When, because March 9th happens to be Danielle's birthday. Thank you very much. So I figured I would end her craziness of organizing people, because that's all she does in my life, organizes people, and then I would make it a little bit easier on her to only organize one day a week. So, without further ado, I'm going to let Miss Danielle take it away and explain to us what her latest book is about. Oh, and side note, if you hear strange noises in background, they're working outside my house. We're doing this interview on an iPad and me talking to Danielle. So if you hear a voice over the iPad, that's on Danielle. Then if you hear caterpillar tracks, that's on Ryan. Welcome to Butterflies of Wisdom, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Jeez. Welcome to the life of a podcaster. And I'm going to let Danielle take it away on the book.
My latest book, Danny Doll in Ragdoll Land, is about how Danny Doll came to be. Now, for the people who doesn't know who Danny Doll is, she is Ragdoll's clown who I play when I'm entertaining kids in the valley. I started writing this book after I met Nino the clown, who was in the Zapay circus 3 years ago. My mom gave me the idea to write a story about Danny Doll and Nino because of the amazing story on how we met. It was a magical day on how we connected. I am happy that my mom encouraged me to go because I didn't want to go to the circus because I had a bad experience at my last circus. For your information, I had bad experiences with clowns and magic before I did magic acts and school talent shows and becoming a clown for my friend's business. You can read how I overcame my fears and how I become a clown in my last bio, Snowmass Angel. I wrote a book based on my real story with Nino, but I wanted to go back and begin with how Danny Doll came to be and take you on her fun journey.
So basically, what you're telling me, and I did not know this, you guys, this wasn't told to me before the interview, you had a bad experience with clowns and magic before you became a clown.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, you're going to have to explain that one to your BFF, or your BFF will have to pick up your latest book, which I need to do anyway because I just need to do it. So I didn't know that, you guys. I did not see Danielle always surprises me in the old interviews about stuff. You would think I would know this woman inside and out. Plus, we've known each other for 15 years plus, and you would think I would know this woman inside and out. But obviously, BFF didn't get that, obviously, yeah. And now she's laughing at me thinking, oh my God, guys, when BFF should get that back. But anyway, you guys, that wasn't told to me. So, Danielle, what is CP to you? I mean, I know, and my fan base knows by now, or at least they should, and if they don't, I'll knock them over the head with a saucepan. Literally, I will. My fan base knows that both of us have CP, but my fan base knows about my CP more than they know about your CP. By the way, CP stands for cerebral palsy. And so what is your biggest challenge with CP?
No.
Your biggest challenge is talking and walking. Okay. Well, we would love, and I'm just going to throw this in there, you guys, because I think this deserves credit where credit is due. Danielle and I both are involved in a program called the Bridging Bionics Foundation out of Snowmass, Colorado, founded solely by Nan Volkstel, who also founded Challenge Aspen. And if you go back way in the archives of this podcast, you will hear her story and how she crowdfunded to get an exo. And unfortunately, the exo, Danielle's too tiny for the exoskeleton. And unfortunately, we don't have a pediatric exoskeleton yet. We wish we did, right, Danielle? We wish we did.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I knew I'd say yes to that one, because Danielle has seen me walk in the exo, and she just about, I could see the look on her face, and I was walking in the exo. She goes, where's my turn in the exo? But basically, what Danielle would need is a pediatric exo. And basically, when credit is due again, Danielle is working hard on her speech with Mac Bailey, who does music therapy of the Rockies, and yes, and he's a music therapist. As you guys know, I am a big proponent of not only physical therapy, but outside therapies that can help these adults like Danielle function in better environment. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you pick up Danielle's original biography, Dan Can Thread, You Can Do It Too, it talks about her amazing journey with Challenge Aspen, and I'll stick that in the show notes as well. It also talks about how she acquired cerebral palsy, and she doesn't mind me talking about it because it's public knowledge. She got the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck. So basically, her cerebral palsy could be completely prevented, but it wasn't, and she's using cerebral palsy just like I am for as her gift, not as her challenge, but as her superpower. And that's what Danny Doll teaches the kids, is you have a disability, you use it as your superpower.
Yeah.
Yes. And I knew you were going to say that, yes, because you agree with me. Half the time you'll hear yes on this interview, you guys, because she agrees with me. And And so I'm trying to, for, I know what I wanted to ask you. I threw that question at you. What is your biggest challenge before I did it with the iPad? Sorry, Daddy. Now she's laughing at me and saying it's okay. See, my brain is mush. Because I just finished my journalism program, you guys. My first semester of my journalism program. So my brain is like mush. And so I wanted to ask you, what's the biggest challenge of you writing all these books with cerebral palsy?
I started writing my first bio because of you. My family and friends were putting a bug in my ear for years to write my bio to inspire people. Once I saw it with when this made me realize that I have to do mine now, and I'm happy that I did.
So, okay, there's a story behind this one. I published I Come a Win. I guess it would have been it would have been 6.5 years ago now, you guys. I published I Come a Win after losing my mom and after having scoliosis surgery. And I'm actually in the process now of writing a book on scoliosis and my feelings on that one subject having nothing to do with cerebral palsy. And so Danielle got a hold of my book as my BFF, and then a week later she comes back to me and goes, I'm going to write a book too. I said, no, you can't type. And this is what I honestly said to her 7 years ago. I said, you know you can't type, so how the heck are you going to write a book? Do you know that determined Danielle? Here's how determined Danielle is. She took a year to write her original biography, and she still made credited I Come a Win in that book, of course, she does, because she got inspired based off that. So basically, that is how she wrote If Dan Can Tread, You Can Do It Too. And I'll put her website in the show notes, guys, and then you guys can go have a field day with all her books. And so you're not necessarily planning to write another autobiography anytime soon, Dan. You have the original one, and you have Snowmass Angel, and then you have the kids' books. By the way, Danny Doll and Red Doll Land is a kids' book, although I guess adults can read it too, because it's a magical book. And so you're not planning, and so you're not planning on writing another autobiography soon. Or maybe you are, I just don't even know. No. She says no, you guys. I don't know what she, Did you say yes or no?
No.
No, okay. Because I'm like, if she writes another biography, she won't be inspired. She needs inspiration, as we all do. She needs inspiration. So, your biggest challenge is, you started the book because of me. For those, what's my good question? Okay, I guess we're on question number 4. Oh, you asked me a question. Never mind, we're on question number 4. I got confused because I threw the one curveball at you. Never mind, I got confused. Okay, so how do I keep my body healthy? Well, Danielle knows this because she's seen me do this in person. It's called the exoskeleton twice a week. It's called the big fat robot twice a week that's bigger than I am. And that's how I keep my body healthy. And in January of this year, actually, I'm going to start adaptive snowboarding again. Danielle, I guess you would say, patented the system that I use still to this day, and because at the time there were no adaptive snowboards when you started snowboarding. So what her instructor and she proceeded to do is invent this amazing system called the rideable. So I am the second adaptive snowboarder in the country, and Danielle is number one. And we enjoy it just as much as everyone else. So that helps me stay healthy. I don't know about you. Probably it does, and it's fun because you get to hang out with your BFF. Oh, Danielle, we shouldn't have asked me this. What's my biggest day-to-day challenge? Well, right now my biggest day-to-day challenge is not getting my internet knocked out, but my biggest day-to-day challenge with CP is, and you know this as well as anyone else, is my bad back. It's not my bad knees. It's not muscle spasms. It's my bad back, which I decided my bad back is my superpower. And so, it's my bad back. Now, what is one, and that was question number 4. Question number 5 is from me to you. What is one myth that you want people to know publicly on this podcast about cerebral palsy?
No, yeah, we have you in the
Well, basically, translation, people with, now this is making me cry because I get this question all the time from able-bodied, how do we treat the disabled? And basically what Danielle is trying to say is don't treat us like we're dumb, 1, and 2, we can do anything and just about anything that able-bodied people can do. And we, as Danielle said, and I'll use this quote, I've been using this quote a lot, if you can dream it, you can live it. And that comes out of her original biography, which I'll put in the show notes. And you guys will be hearing this episode on Christmas Eve, believe it or not. Danielle and I talked about this, and I said, are you sure that if I brought this episode on Christmas, you won't be mad at me? And she goes, nope, I won't be mad at you. So you guys will be hearing this episode next week because I figured we might as well close out this 2017 with a very special episode with a person that I could function without. I could not function without. And I gave her the job of scheduling because that's what she's good at. That's what she's good at. I didn't give her the job of co-host, although we're working up to that point. But right now, we have the system down of scheduling. And Danielle, where can people find you if they don't read the show notes? Which, in this case, you guys should read my show notes.
You have got me a game
And if you guys just type in what she said is dancanshred.com, and if you guys just type in Danielle Coulter on Amazon, all her books will pop up, and you guys can have a field day with that. And if you type in my name, Win, W-I-N, Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S, all my books will pop up, and you guys can have a field day of that. And so I thank Danielle for coming on this thing we call Crazy Podcast and sharing her story, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. We have a couple more episodes before this episode comes out, but I just wanted to tell you guys that this episode will be bumping Christmas Eve because I figured what more special to end 2017 with my BFF. And so I hope you guys have a great holiday season. And I want to thank Danielle for coming on and sharing her story. And you guys will hear a couple more episodes this week, as I said, as we close out 2017. But then you get to hear Danielle speak on Christmas Eve. Well, by the time you guys listen to it, it will be Christmas Eve. And I just hope you enjoy. Thanks to you guys. You are so welcome. You are so welcome.